Hi, folks. Welcome back. Well, I got a copyright claim from CBS. And you see the picture here, the 60 Minutes, the famous 60 Minutes interview with Leslie Stahl and then President Trump, just prior to the 2020 election. It's a lousy 33-second clip that I had in my video that Trump said the Clinton campaign spied on my campaign and on me while I was in the White House. And she kept saying, no, sir, we're 60 Minutes, and that can't be verified, and blah, 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 and you have no evidence. And so I showed that small clip and part of a larger one, and they said that I violated their copyright. They put a copyright claim. Now, it's not a copyright strike, it's a claim. So that means if my channel was monetized, any money that would come from this video would go right to CBS. They absolutely ignore the federal law, I believe it was 1976, but don't quote me, on fair use. Fair use for commentary, news, things of this nature. Like all the news shows do it. You look on Fox, you even look on MSNBC, they'll show clips from other news agencies to talk about a story and commentate on it as well. Nothing. CBS ignores it. This interview with Leslie Stahl and President Trump prior to the 2020 election, puts it in here on YouTube. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert a couple of stories, articles, that show that the Clinton campaign did spy on President Trump's campaign. So I just want to give you a heads up on it. So I'm going to have to take out the 33 seconds, but I'm going to insert the two news articles, one from the Washington Examiner, one from Breitbart, that shows that it's true. So I guess it doesn't matter, it's the truth. CBS is picking on a little dinky channel like mine? Are you freaking kidding me? This is so much bullshit, I can't even tell you. So I'm going to replay the episode and cut out that part just to tell them, F you. You can't do this. Now, they may release their claim. I really don't give a damn. They shouldn't have made the claim to begin with. If they're scared of a little small channel like mine, what the hell do they think of the big guys? The ones that are really going after them. These people suck so bad. I don't want to hear it. It was just an algorithm that picked it up. That's bullshit. There's hundreds and hundreds of the same video all over just YouTube, let alone the internet. And they pick on me? This is ridiculous. So I just want to give you the heads up. This is a replay, but instead of this video, you see the still from it in the interview, I'm going to substitute something else because they will not silence me. They will not make me be quiet. This didn't age very well for them, and they're probably embarrassed. Well, too damn bad. You deserve to be embarrassed. So let's go back, and I'm going to replay and cut out the video of this. Welcome back to Critico's Corner. Unfiltered commentary, not your truth, the real truth. And as always, thank you for your support. Hi, folks. Welcome back from timcast.com. This is huge, folks. This is huge. New filing indicates Clinton paid to infiltrate the White House to discredit Trump. Trump says the filing provides indisputable evidence that my campaign and presidency were spied on by operatives paid by the Hillary Clinton campaign, said Trump. And it's true. It's true. So this is the insert I'm going to put in to substitute for the lousy 33 seconds that CBS claimed was a copyright claim because it made them look bad. They come after a little channel like me. Shame on you. You guys suck so bad. Here's another one from the Washington Examiner. Yes, Hillary Clinton spied on Donald Trump while he was president. Special counsel John Durham, who had been investigating the origins of the Russiagate hoax for the past year, confirmed in a court filing last Friday that former President Donald Trump was illegally spied on by associates of Hillary Clinton in order to delegitimize his election victory and presidency. So there you have it. There you have it. So no CBS video because big corporations, multi-billion-dollar corporations, are afraid of little guys like me. Fox News. Clinton campaign paid to infiltrate Trump Tower. The White House servers to link Trump to Russia, says Special Investigator Durham. Tech Executive One and his associates exploited this arrangement by mining the EOP's DNS traffic and other data for the purpose of gathering derogatory information about Donald Trump. All true. A lawyer for the Hillary Clinton campaign is going to be going on trial soon, and it's going to be very interesting on the discovery. Now, here's the problem. The problem is, this is what you're going to hear from CNN, MSNBC, all the lamestream media networks, except maybe for Fox and a few independents, from Twitter, from Facebook, everything else. This is what you're going to hear. Yeah. It's a non-story. People use the example all the time. This is bigger than Watergate. Well, I was around. I was in high school during the Watergate investigation. I remember distinctly what happened. I was young, but I remember, and I've read a lot about it since then. It was a spy network that Republicans, they call it rat blanking in the old days, where you basically screw over your opponents, cancel their fundraisers and their rallies and put bugs in their offices. Back then they called them bugs to spy on them, audio, all kinds of crazy crap. And there was a huge campaign. They used slush funds, so to speak, from Republican donors, the Republican National Committee, and got caught in the Watergate Hotel. Now, the reason why Nixon was impeached is because he didn't know about it, but after he found out about it, he tried to cover it up. They're going to cover this up, and nothing is going to happen. Nothing. Lawyers for the Clinton campaign paid a technology company to infiltrate servers belonging to Trump Tower and later the White House. People could understand to a certain extent, even though they don't agree with it, to spy on your opponent. He was the president of the United States, for Pete's sake, in order to establish an inference and narrative to bring to government agencies linking Trump to Russia, a filing for special counsel John Durham says. It's true. It's absolutely accurate. Indictment against Sussman, that's the lawyer for Clinton campaign, because he told then FBI General Counsel James Baker in September of 2016, less than 2 months before the 2016 presidential election, that he was not doing work for any client. That's a lie. When he requested and held a meeting in which he presented purported data and white papers that alleged demonstrated a covert communications channel between the Trump Organization and Alpha Bank, which has ties to the Kremlin. But Durham's filing in February 11th in a section titled Factual Background reveals that Sussman had assembled and conveyed the allegations to the FBI on behalf of at least 2 specific clients, including technology executive and a U.S.-based internet company, and the Clinton campaign. Durham's filing said Sussman's billing records reflect that he repeatedly billed the Clinton campaign for work on his Russia bank. Now, supposedly the story goes, yes, I'm a Clinton lawyer, and these papers just came across my desk, and I was just looking through them and said, oh boy, look at this. Trump's involved with Russia to fix the election. My God, I better show these to the proper authorities. And he did. And ended up going to a FISA court, amongst other things, and they actually spied on a presidential candidate and a sitting president when all of it was lies. All of it. Trump has his own negatives and personal quirks, and maybe even policy positions that you may not like, and there's plenty to argue with, and there's plenty to like too both. This was all set up. It sucks, but nothing's going to happen. Nothing. I don't want to go into the nuts and bolts of this, but Tech Executive One tasked these researchers to mine internet data to establish an inference and narrative tying the candidate Trump to Russia. In doing so, Tech Executive One indicated he was seeking to please certain VIPs, referring to individuals at law firm number 1 in the Clinton campaign. As we see here from Timcast. The filing from special counsel John Durham says the lawyers for the Hillary Clinton campaign paid a technology company to infiltrate servers belonging to Trump Tower and later the White House in an effort to establish alleged collusion between Donald Trump and Russia. It's incredible. The motion filed February 11th outlines conflict of interest related to the representation of former Clinton campaign lawyer Michael Sussman. Sussman has been charged with making a false statement to a federal agent. He has pleaded not guilty to the charge. The indictment said Sussman told then FBI General Counsel James Baker in 2016 he was not working for a client when he requested and held a meeting presenting data and white papers that allegedly revealed covert communications between Trump Organization and the Kremlin. The section in Durham's filing titled Factual Background indicates that Sussman had assembled and conveyed the allegations to the FBI on behalf of at least two specific clients. He says, no, I just happened to come across them, and I'm just a good citizen. I'm going to turn those in because this is our country and our democracy's at stake. I'm going to say it right out. What a crock of bullshit.
Biggest scandal was when they spied on my campaign. They spied on my campaign.
Well, there's no real evidence of that.
Of course he did it for the Clinton campaign, the Democrats. Duh. Durham's filing states that financial records indicate he repeatedly billed the Clinton campaign for his work on the Russia Bank 1 allegation. Unbelievable. The filing also indicates the internet tech executive and associates exploited with domain name system internet traffic. The filing states that the data was that of a particular healthcare provider, Trump Tower, Donald Trump's Central Park West apartment building, and the executive office of the United States, a sitting U.S. president. Even if you hate Trump's guts, that is way over the line, and nothing will become of it. Nothing. The filing reveals the Sussman and tech executive had worked closely with a lawyer serving as general counsel of the Clinton campaign. According to Fox News, the lawyer was Mark Elias and worked at the law firm Perkins Coie. Remember them? President Trump responded to the filing on Saturday, saying the filing provides indisputable evidence that my campaign and presidency were spied on by operatives paid by the Hillary campaign in an effort to develop a completely fabricated connection to Russia. Former chief investigator of the Trump-Russia probe for the House Intelligence Committee, Kash Patel, said the filing definitely shows the Clinton campaign directly funded and ordered its lawyers at Perkins Coie to orchestrate a criminal enterprise to fabricate a connection between Trump and Russia. The anti-Trump dossier, authored by Christopher Steele, commissioned by opposition research firm Fusion DPS, was funded by the Democrat National Committee and Hillary Clinton's campaign, Elias law firm Perkins Coie. And that's exactly what it is right here. And that's where it is. And nothing will happen. Oh, they might throw one or two people under the bus, fine him a whole bunch of money, which he'll get paid under the table for. Maybe put him on probation. Maybe temporarily suspend his law license. Who knows? I doubt if he even go that far. And nothing will happen. Why? Because it's Trump. It's Trump. I used to be a local elected official back in the early 2000s here in upstate New York as a Democrat. I left the party years ago. I'm now a Republican. I'm not saying that both sides are perfect, but here's the part that's really, truly going to be the sick part of all of this. The mainstream Republican Party, the rank and file Republicans, in the House, in the Senate, in the RNC, will do nothing. Nothing. Oh, they'll pound their chest and bloviate a little bit about this and that, but they will do nothing. They're just as guilty. That's why the Republican Party needs to be reformed immediately if it is to survive. Until next time, goodbye and good luck.